Where are we, Louis?
We're in magnificent Orvis, home of the Orvis family.
Oh.
Brought you some Dunkin'. Donut? Dunkin' Donut? Is it a real donut? Yeah, please. It's special, right from the Dunkin' factory itself. It's my boy Han right here.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah, how's it going?
Get you on camera. Oh, jeez. I got you the classic Blaze one.
That a boy.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, you want to know play around?
Not today, but when I hit the lotto, yes. Dude, this one's sick. Look at the colors on this. Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. All right, we got to shout out my boy Tony
Fellas.
and Eric Hadia for the hookup on these little beauties right here.
Hooking it up. Go catch some walleyes, buddy.
Go catch some walleyes.
Big
We're at
ones.
Orvis, guys.
Were you jerking at though?
Yeah.
Nice, see? That's the deal, bro. No matter what you do.
That's a good sign though. There's a school of them. There's probably
So
gonna be one
walleye?
right there. But that's funny because that was like slow. Look at that, huh?
Do you slow it down?
Yeah, slow jerks. Let's just make sure.
Heavy type. Get a picture though.
Yeah.
Give it the old long arm. Oh, it is much better. Much better. It's nice. Oh. You're fishing it pretty fast too, I'd say. Nice. That one's nice.
That's a keeper. 14, so that one probably hitting 16 feet.
Really?
Yeah, and I was going a little faster. You're right on that one. I was probably going like, but definitely that pause, like snap, snap, pause, snap, snap.
Pause and snap.
The pause. That's a walleye right there, my friend. Pretty fish, aren't they? Oh yeah. All right, guys, we're out here. We're out with my boy BA Fishing, and we're just starting to get a little bit of a pattern going. We're throwing jerk baits in like 10 to 16 feet of water, and this is the second one. This is probably 18 and a half incher, and it's gonna go in the the frying pan or the grill? What do you think? Whatever one. My boy Ben said whatever one, so we're gonna keep them coming. And check out the eyes on that thing. If you're gonna eat a walleye, this is a good size to eat. I wouldn't go much. I don't keep those big ones. But cool. We're throwing a live well and.
Here.
We're gonna clean a walleye. We're gonna fillet a walleye.
What do we got this contraption here?
My blade. Got my blades right here.
Get a bubble blade.
Actually, we're gonna swap this with this. That's the walleye.
Wow, look at that. Fish.
It's a good eater size. All right, we're about to fillet this walleye, guys. It's a 18.5-inch walleye out of Lake Geneva. Perfect eater size. If you're gonna eat one, this is the size I'd recommend. Not too big, not too small. But the meat on these are exceptional, really tasty and clean. This is how I clean walleye. I got an electric fillet knife, bubble blade, one of my favorites. This is all meat on a walleye up here into the shoulders. This is all meat. So I'm gonna just start. It helps to kill the fish prior to, guys, also, that we're kind of on a little bit of a rush right now. That's a nice fillet. This is the cheekbone of a walleye right here. They call it the scallop. This is the best. It's chewy. It's amazing. It's legitimately, you can look this up on the way home. This is the best part to eat on a walleye right here. And look, it comes right off. I'm gonna wash it. All right, this is the cheekbone. They say it's the best part of a walleye. But this is really good meat right here. And basically, just come out on the edges of it like this. And then that's what it looks like. All right, guys, so it's the next morning. We were pretty tired last night, so we didn't get a chance to actually prepare the fish last night. But what we did do is we soaked the walleye fillets and our bluegill in a salt brine, which is supposed to take all of the blood extract and the fishy taste out of the meat. So we did that for about 8 hours last night. So this meat should be pure, clean, and a little bit salty, which is gonna add some flavor. And as if you look closely, we got the best part of a walleye. We got the cheekbones right there. If you guys are fishermen, you know all about the cheekbones. They call it the scallops of the walleye. So that's a really good part. So we got 2 full fillets, 2 scallops, as they call it, and 2 bluegill fillets. My boy Han here picked us some Japanese panko. We're doing it the right way. We got a little onion powder, and of course we got some all-purpose flour. So we're gonna go step by step, basically through how we do this real quick. A little how-to catch and cook Lake Geneva walleye and bluegill. And another thing to do too, guys, if you're ever gonna make fish, always wrap it in paper towels after it's been soaking to disengage all of the moisture inside of the meat, and it allow the product to stick on the meat a lot better instead of it being very wet and liquidy. So what I'll do is, if I take these paper towels off, you'll see that the meat is going to be nice and clean and dry. Look at that, guys. So that right there is a beautiful, dry, it's not too wet piece of walleye fillet right there. A little bit of milk after you crack the egg. No, hold on. Came out kind of hot. All right, that's good. Once you put your again, we don't have a whole lot of fillets. You know, sometimes you can put like 3 or 4 eggs in there, but since we only have a limited amount, we just use 2 eggs and some milk. You know, grab your fork, basically just stir it up like this. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna give it a nice brine prior to putting it in the panko and flour. And it gives a really nice flavor, and it allows that breadcrumbs to stick on the fillet really good. So when you put it on the fryer, it doesn't all come apart and tear. Washing my hands, so my hands are clean. Always make sure that you get that flour, guys, pretty deep in the fillet. Like all these areas here that aren't floured up, make sure you hit all that if you really want a nice crisp fillet. And we caught these yesterday, so this meat's gonna be really fresh. All right, guys, there you have it. Freshly cooked Lake Geneva walleye, bluegill, and cheekbones. We're gonna try this out. Hannah's never had Lake Geneva walleye before out of that clear water. So we're gonna give it a shot. We got that panko on there. I hope you guys are hungry. I hope you guys learned a few things. We're gonna try this out and we'll get back to you guys on the taste, all right? Let's go. All right, guys. We got our fish prepared on the plates, ready for consumption.